Thank you for joining us here at the Tandy Center for Executive Leadership to talk about your Petroleum Land Certificate Program. Share with me, what am I going to get out of this program in attending your course?
Well, it's good to be here. This is a program that TCU's had for some time. It is a program that we're proud of. It is aimed at people who would like to become part of the petroleum industry, specifically having to do with land practices. These include people like lease title analysts, division order analysts, land techs, landmen. There are a variety of different labels that people have, but these people typically have to do with the mineral interests that are leased from mineral owners and how title issues are resolved and what we call title curative and this type of thing. So the people that go through this program will have an advantage because they'll be exposed to what I've come to believe are the most important topics that not just land men need, but all land personnel. And so we've built our curriculum around that notion that there are certain key critical ideas that need to be presented, and if one can do that in a certificate program, it's a leg up when you're competing for a job. It actually fills some gaps in people's experiences, even though they may have been in the business for many years. Maybe they only did leasing, they only did curative, they only did lease records analysis, and this gives them a broad overview of what everybody's doing in the land field, and so
Excellent.
We're proud of it. Yeah.
Excellent. We have a number of subject matter experts in that area here at the Tandy Center, and we are so excited that you've joined our team. How did you get involved in this?
Well, about 30 years ago, I was a professor at Oklahoma State University, and I got a consulting opportunity with a company called Energy Textbooks International. And they had probably the world's leading expert in oil and gas law named Louis Mossberg. Louis Mossberg got me involved in writing various books and articles with him, and I was asked to teach for that company, Institute for Energy Development, and did for a number of years, and then decided to go back to law school, finished law school, and when I finished law school, I left Oklahoma State full-time and joined that law firm, the Mossberg Law Firm, where we did title opinions, all kinds of oil and gas law, and I continued lecturing and have done that for 31 years now. So
Excellent.
My own law firm, we do many of the things that I teach in these classes, and I teach for the AAPL, and I teach for 7 or 8 different universities, and I think I'm pretty good. We do this all over the country, so
Excellent.
I'm real happy to be continuing my relationship with TCU. I've been doing these classes for TCU for quite a while now, but we mainly done them in various parts of the country, and we're going to be doing more locally. So we hope to be real good for Fort Worth too.
Excellent. What can you tell us? What can you tell our customers and our clients who might be looking at this video, interested in sending some of their people to the course? What is the return on investment for them?
Well, I mean, some of the people who are working, especially for in in-house positions with Anadarko Petroleum, for example, ConocoPhillips, to get some of those jobs that are so desired by a lot of the people that are looking to move to those type jobs. For example, as a landman, they oftentimes want people with a law degree or with an undergraduate degree in petroleum land management. I have found, no matter what your degree is in, if you have a certificate in petroleum land management, it opens doors that might otherwise be closed. So just as a resume enhancer from a school like TCU, for the money this costs, it's a great investment. From the point of view of the employer who might be asked to help send somebody through this program, it's actually of less cost than some of the just 2-day executive training institutes that they may send their accountants to or their lawyers to, and the value add is tremendous. We go through oil and gas law, due diligence, securing land titles, lots of in-depth issues on petroleum land titles. We go through surface damage issues, oil and gas tax, how to calculate that revenue interest. We look at things from the perspective of the Railroad Commission, for example. We get into pooling and unitization. So, I mean, if I were sending somebody on my payroll who, no matter how long they've been in the business, they would definitely gain something from it. Now we have a certificate program that's made up of core classes, but we also have some significantly advanced classes that we've been offering around the country, and there are people who may choose to submit a request. Could I, for example, take advanced tax, or could I take advanced contracts and substitute that for one of the normally required classes? And we're going to be offering those advanced classes in various places. And so there are people that already are taking our classes that are getting a certificate. But the certificate program plus the additional classes I'm mentioning, the more advanced classes, fill a tremendous need for people who not only are wanting to get into the industry, but people who are already in it who would like to get more experience. We have people, for example, that have they're certified petroleum landman, like a CPL or RPL or RL. Those are different designations, kind of like a CPA. We have people that are members of the National Association of Division Order Analysts, the National Association of Lease Title Analysts. They're members of the Oklahoma Bar, Texas Bar, that have to have continuing education. A lot of people come to the programs just to get their continuing education, and we have found they'll like it so much, they'll come back for classes beyond just meeting those minimum continuing education needs. So it's worked pretty well, and it has been for about 30 years. So.
Excellent. It sounds very exciting. We're just really honored to have you here, and we're very excited about rolling the Petroleum Landman Certificate program out. Thank you so much for joining us.
I'm honored too. Thank you so much.